In the sizzle reel, we saw a clip of the recording booth. Take us into those recording sessions, Liza, Gabby. Tell us, what was it like? Talking about friendship. Like, talk about, how you bonded and what those sessions were actually like for you.
Yeah, it was the best part of my day, to be honest, because it didn't, this is not work. Like, I can't believe I'm here. I'm so grateful to be here. Like, I can't believe I got to work with you guys. But this was like easy. It was like fun, and they pushed me to like jump up and down and scream and do all of these like crazy things, and it just like I just felt like a big kid. Like they really, I mean, these are like the best guys to work with, and of course like you're amazing, and I feel like we are so much like our characters, so it was so natural. It didn't feel like we were really acting, to be honest. So yeah, it made it easy, and you guys just made it so much fun.
Honestly, same. Because every day, like, it just felt like it was too short, like the amount of time that we were recording. Because I always would love to like push myself, because I take time to warm up, I feel like, during these sessions. And 4 hours never feels enough, because it does genuinely feel like we're just playing. Joel and Janwell are so much fun to like work with and like riff off of, because they're just like big kids at heart. They've been young forever, right? So it just feels like it's like make believe, And yeah, getting to record with Gabby was really special too, because wait, should I go by Gabby or her? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Recording with Gabby was really fun too, because apparently that's like a rare occurrence. You don't always get to like record in the same booth together. So that was a really cool experience, and it actually did draw something special out of like those scenes, because we actually got to react to each other in real time. And so that was very fun. And yeah, overall, it was just very, very, very fun, and I wish we had more recording sessions. I lost my voice once because we went all out.
Well, on that note, I just want to say that thank you, Gabby and Liza, for the kind words. Right back at you. Joel and I believe I could speak for us when I said that you two have set the bar in terms of joy working with talent that are, at the top of the game, and just bring a level of passion that it inspires not only us, but the entire movie, the entire crew. So thank you so much for you guys being you and sharing your energy with us.
Because the role of Joe and Risa, it's a really expansive journey these two characters go on, and it's sweet, gets ridiculous and absurd. There's so much comedy.
Like a real friendship.
Yeah, that just being silly together. And then there's some big, vulnerable, dramatic moments. And the way you both are so able to kind of pivot between comedy and drama. And like, Eliza, I remember you were like, I have a problem getting angry. And we're like, do some push-ups. But just having the gift of you both recording together and feeding off each other's performances has made its way into every frame of this movie. And just to say, they are a lot like their characters in real life. I hope it's okay I share this, but Risa is a very pragmatic and organized character, and Joe is a very kind of like wild card, kind of wing it.
Free
type,
spirit. Yeah.
Free spirit. And the way Gabby and Liza are in the recording booth, we have our pages, like the sides that are in front of them, and we'll go over to this scene. And so there's these paper clips that every time, like, Liza would neatly take the paper clip off and put the papers to the side, and then restack it. And then Gabby, what's your style? What maybe?
Freestyle.
Just freestyle. I mean, I'm just kind of like, which scene is it?
We're like, hey, Gabby, can you go back to that scene? Do you find those pages? And Gabby, who's eating Cheetos, just like her character, like, do you have those pages? And Gabby just be like, oh.
But honestly, that you two just you brought so much of yourselves to this role, and it's such a blessing.
I remember us kind of with the first record together, you guys, and we were kind of just like sitting back as you guys were doing the doing the interviews, and again, it was so charming, and we were just floored of like, man, they really are like their characters, with like their charisma and their warmth. And I noticed this one kind of exchange with you two where you're taking pictures, and you two are like looking like dope in your own style, right? And I think like Liza, you had the kind of like a blazer, and Gabby, you had like a cool like tie-dye hoodie and stuff. And I remember your this is what's beautiful about you guys, like again in the friendship, is like it feels like you support each other and you make each other feel comfortable, because you're taking pictures. And I remember Liza, you were kind of like, oh man, I look, you're so cool, Gabby. I look like I'm your mom. And Gabby was like not even missing a beat. She was like, that's because I dress like I'm 5 years old. So again, like it's so quick and beautiful the way that you guys like talk to each other and support each other and make each other laugh and make us laugh. So we're very blessed, like Joel said.
Forgot about that.
See, all the stories are coming out today. So on that note, we do actually have a special clip for you all. So why don't you ladies set up? Go ahead, Gabby.
Yeah, so after Rice's big graduation party moment, my character Joe talks her into hanging out one last time before Risa has to leave for America.
And it's a very bittersweet moment for Riza. Well, for both of them, actually, because Riza has a Caltech scholarship waiting for her.
Which means she has to leave her best friend behind.
And as you know, they spent most of their childhood looking for this elusive portal key to Nakalimutan, the Forgotten Island.
Mm-hmm. And you guys saw a few glimpses of this scene in the trailer, but now we're super excited to show you the entire thing. And it's still a work in progress, right? Mm-hmm, but enjoy. It's almost there.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That looks so good. Okay, the one thing we haven't really touched on or gone into too much detail on is the visual style, like the inspiration. Talk a little bit about your influences.
Yeah, you can see from the trailer, from the clip that I think Daniel and I love continuing kind of pushing the medium of animation. I think traditionally animation has been kind of put in a small box, that it's for kids, that it's supposed to look one way. And we loved on Puss in Boots: The Last Wish getting to just really push and evolve the style. And especially in this movie that's so personal to us, that pulls from so many, I think, inspirations that Daniel and I love. We were like, let's just like blow the walls off this box. Let's just like go big. And so there's a lot of ties to anime in terms of action or pushing character expressions. And then genre is a big one that we play with. What else?
I mean, even if a lot of these influences that we're talking about, you'll get to see more and kind of as we get deeper with the movie throughout the year. With the trailer, you could see just pushing again kind of those 2D elements that we played with Puss in Boots, of more like hand drawn, painterly textures that again just like bring to life and push like the fantasy that we love to tell in our stories, the visual storytelling of it all. And in addition to like those colors, I think the cinematography, right? We try to treat it like you're actually shooting a film. Like there's wider lenses, even the clip. There's more like kind of light leaks into the camera, and it is all connected again to the theme of memories and nostalgia and the pictures we take and all those kind of photographic elements that we wanted to continue just pushing like the feel and the themes of our movie with that.
And to kind of call out like one of those moments from the scene you just saw, when Joe and Risa are sitting on the jeepney hood and the sun is setting. For us in this movie, like Daniel was saying, we loved using wide angle lenses, but not in the traditional way of using them during like action scenes. This movie's about moments that become memories. And so using wide angle lenses, which make things feel big, to make the small moments feel really meaningful. That's one where you can see that and Risa has her whole future ahead of her, and in that image, there's the whole open horizon, and then Joe is kind of boxed in by the pictures that were framing her on the hood. We just love every element of filmmaking, and so really just there's so much love that we've put in every frame of this.
And Jazz, in terms of like just piggybacking off of that, like just that the style of visual storytelling, like what Joe was saying, this is something that we were grateful for. The fans of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, like Joe was saying, we put a lot of effort and detail into like an image that tells the story on all levels, and we found that people really cared and dissected and looked for meaning and found the stuff and the messages that we put in there. And we're happy to say we're doing the same thing with our movie, where everything that we talked about with the themes, visually, there's a lot of details that supplement that storytelling.